Race number 2, we preview the second now, and it is over the 1200 metres Class 4 event, and Commanding Missile has had a stable change. He's joined the Jamie Richards barn from Francis Loy. Tongue Tie goes on, the horses on the class drop. Compassion Super has the blinkers going on. Wind Speeder were a crossover noseband for the first time. Sight Hero carries an extra £5 for his win on the 5th of October. Speedy Fortune on debut. Hardly Swears a Tongue Tie on for the first time. Triumphant Return, a crossover noseband off, cheek pieces and a tongue tie are added. Sunny and Gold comes up in grade, and Strive for Glory, he is also up in grade and up in trip from the 1000 to the 1200 metres, and is a horse that likes to go forward, Strive for Glory, Tom, but could be left on a limb 3 wide.
Yeah, barrier 10 not ideal for him, and he is eligible for Class 5 again off a rating of 40. Compassion Super certainly likes to go forward, and they've added the blinkers this time round for him. He's trialled nicely. Speedy Fortune should end up in the trail. He's a newcomer for John Size and Alexi Bedell. Mega Bonus should be right there, hopefully not 3 wide this time.
No, I think Strive for Glory might be though. He likes to go forward and a bit of pace. Sight Hero was the last start winner. He might just need a bit of luck from his draw, and Commanding Missile hasn't shown too much gate speed.
Well, Sight Hero, as Paul said, is a last start winner. Tommy features in the replay with the horse that you referenced, Mega Bonus, who's come up a short-priced favourite.
Sight Hero's put on £29 since this win, ran over top of them strongly, but Mega Bonus, it wasn't a good ride, sitting there 3 wide up on the pace with no cover, and he just sat there with no really intention to go forward or back in the end, and he just floundered late, Paul.
He did, didn't he? So it was a huge run from him. So look, he's definitely on top for me. His win was off 45. He's at a higher rating of 53, but the way he raced there, he was unlucky.
Hardly Swears, Paul. He's a very consistent horse, but it's almost 3 years since he last won his previous race here in Hong Kong.
Exactly, and that was off a rating of 63. As such, he's down to a rating of 51. Look, he's run quite well already this season with a couple of good runs. The tongue tie goes on for the first time, which is an interesting gear change there. Look, I've included him, but not in the win.
Yeah, he was right on the cusp for me. He was making good ground at the end there behind Lucky Gore and co. Didn't quite get him in though. He was sort of next best.
On to Compassion Super. Now, this is a trial. He wins this trial. They were pretty well spaced in it. He was a beaten favourite last time, and that was in a first-up condition. Yeah,
and here he is at the trials. He's trialled well. You can see he's just sort of loafing along in front there. Had to work early to get up outside the leader, and then dropped out after that. That was the race that was won by Hercules, but did it easy enough here in the trial, Paul. Did cover some ground too.
Yeah, blinkers on for the first time as well. Could help him. Zach Purdon rode him in his last couple of starts, and he's jumped off. He's riding, well, I don't know if he's jumped off, but he's on Mega Bonus, who was the favourite. So, look, I've included him though. I thought it was a nice enough trial from him.
Keith Young takes over. He's ridden winners at the last 2 meetings in Hong Kong. Speedy Fortune, Paul, first starter for John Size. Alexi Bedell rides. He's had the 2 trials. This is the second of them.
Yeah, I think the trials have been okay. He's not the biggest horse. He's only a little chap. Is Speedy Fortune. He's £1,004. Quite short there. It's quite small, I should say. But the trials have been good. I'm going to include him.
His first one for the sire as well. He was an English yearling purchase for $40,000. He won a trial at Warwick Farm with Kieran Maher by 5 lengths prior to arriving. We've seen a few of the John Size horses just trial okay, but then they come out race day and win.
They do indeed. Sweet Encounter springs to mind. Mega Bonus, Paul, though.
Yeah, he's on top, Mega Bonus. It was a big run from him last time, so I think he can win this race. Speedy Fortune, the newcomer in there for second. Hardly Swears, and Compassion Super we've talked about. 5, 6, 7 and 2.
Yep, Mega Bonus, the one for me as well. He's quite short in the early betting at this stage, Mega Bonus. I do like Speedy Fortune coming into this race. I thought the trial was reasonably good. Compassion Super and a Triumphant Return. Crossover noseband comes off, and the cheek pieces and the tongue tie added for the first time. He was beaten over 5 lengths last start behind Beauty Eternal, but he's coming back here to Happy Valley, which I think will suit. So 5, 6, 2 and 8.
And the punters have launched into Mega Bonus early in betting too. That price 1.7, 1.3 early.